I'm in search of some books and ephemera to make junk journals. I found a couple, but I'm still looking. And the things people think is antique, we can get on Amazon. Hi everyone, this is Deanna, the Organized Miss, and I'm getting ready for Christmas. And by Christmas, I mean, December dailies, junk journaling, all the things. And I was just pulling some things out today, and I thought I do want to make a video because I did a little shopping to, round out my things for this year. And, when you go shopping and you have something in mind, you just go with the intention to get that one thing. And I did. I'm so proud of myself. I'm going to try to include some video footage in here while I'm talking. But I did find, I was on a mission to get some more golden books. And while I was shopping, I happened to notice some other things. And I thought those would be really great. But I did not get them. I, resisted. And the next day I said, I have to go back. I needed them. And I justified that because, Christmas. And also I found something to help me with my Alice in Wonderland junk journal that I'm putting together. So a little bit of a haul, but these are some of the pieces that I already had that I'm thinking, how can I pull them together? This is actually a December daily that I had just kind of played around with last year or the year before. And I didn't journal in it. I didn't record keep anything. I just kind of, I think, experimented with the new style. I hadn't made a journal for me like this, and it was fun, and I liked it. Sometimes I have more fun putting them together than actually using them, and I had a lot of just new things. I just made this actually and put it in there, but most of it I had made then, and I thought, I think I want to try and level up my game this year. I did use the pages from the book, and then I included scrapbook pages, and also this actually was from a digital kit from Artie Mays, I think. And so I used some elements from her kit in there, some of, just my own ephemeras and things. A letter that I got at Christmas time, I don't know, it didn't really match, but it didn't matter because I wanted to use that. So it's just a eclectic, a card, a doily, just stuff. And I really had fun with it. And I think it just helped me kind of think outside the box about how I could, do a December daily. So I want to expand on this idea. I want to, do something a little more. And then I thought, maybe I could, I've never sold any junk journals. I've given them away as gifts. And I do think that I am going to do that. That's, one of my goals. I've got a friend who loves junk journals and she's very supportive, and I've given her some as gifts over the years. But I thought, well, I'm going to, make her that. And then I thought, well, why don't I see about selling them or putting kits together for people to use, because if I'm thinking about December dailies and hauling my stuff out and get an idea, there might be other people. So all that to say, I took myself back to some of my favorite shopping places to look for some more stuff to kind of go with this, and so that's what I want to show you today. I want to do like a haul of that, I guess, and find out, is this even something that my audience is interested? I don't know. But if you're here, please give me a like. I love you for that. If you haven't subscribed, what'd you think about it? Please. Thank you. I'm working on maybe monetizing my channel. I think I've reached my follower number. Boy, I've been doing this for so long. I didn't even think I'd get here. Like, I've had this channel for years. I've been doing planning, well, since I started getting my memories back. This is what I did to help myself with that, junk journaling and planning and making YouTube videos. And so now I want to reach my watch hours and see if I can do that. So thank you. You all are helping to make that possible.
But aside from that, you're just watching and helping me, you know, improve myself. So thank you for that. So let's just move all this so I can show you, because yeah, I'm very excited about what I got. And it's an eclectic mix, of course. So the reason why I went back after you know, leaving with just the things I went for, and I guess I could show you that. Let's see. Well, I can't because I put them all in one pile. The reason I went back was for these playing cards. They were a little outside of what I would have paid, and that's another reason why I didn't get them. But you know, the next day, I kept thinking about them because I saw them and I thought I could use these in my Alice in Wonderland journal. And I thought, you know, it's probably only this one card with that image, but even then I would use it. Plus I like the round cards. You don't see those every day. So I did. This is what I went back for, to use in my Alice in Wonderland kit that I'm collecting. And then, you know, I've got all these extra round cards that I can use for my junk journals and, you know, kits or Happy Mail, or let's put these back in there, or whatever I wanted, right? So I felt okay about that. But as we do while we're there, we just dig around. And this seller had a lot of cards and card game things. And it was in like a thrift, you know, what's that? Everybody kind of has their own booth, shop, market. And it was back in the corner in the back. And it was just a lot of older toys, you know, kind of broken, you know, that kind of thing. And that's where I found this. The best place to go digging, right? Treasure hunting. And so I went kind of digging around in those, the thing where she had these cards. And I found these, and I just thought, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Now I've taken them out of the bag because she had, you know, other bags, had, you know, all her cards in one bag. But just looking at it in the bag, I thought, oh, this is going to be awesome. It's in the original packaging and everything. And again, it's, looks like it even came with the instructions. Oh, what great ephemera. They're worn, they're used, right? But the artwork, this is the back, edu cards. So kind of like flashcard or matching game, memory or something. Look at these. I mean, so sweet. And you know, illustrations back in the day. These are probably from maybe the 60s. I haven't actually Googled it up, but probably the 60s. Did it have a copyright on there? Patent pending. Yeah, no date. But if I Google them, but you know, these will make great journal cards or tucks or decoration in a junk journal. I don't know. But wait, there's more. I saw this and I was like, hearts, that would be cute in my Alice in Wonderland. I mean, you know, obviously this isn't at all Alice in Wonderland, but you know, that was my first thought. This one's in a little better shape, but very similar, different company, Whitman. But again, these are in much better shape. But look at the artwork on these. So I'm thinking this is like I don't know how to play hearts. I probably did once. But again, so sweet, so sweet. So I'm so glad that I did go back and, you know, find those cards. But wait, there's more. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I have sort of started collecting for like a circus kind of theme. Now, it has not been a focus like Alice in Wonderland. I'll just kind of grab a couple things when I see them, but nothing major. But when I saw this, I thought, uh-oh, is this circus theme? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, so cute. So cute. All of it, you know, different characters from, and again, this artwork, very like 50s, 60s. So did I just put the instructions in there? Anyway, I just love this. So of course I got them, and I thought this is going to be such great, you know, junk journal material. There's more. Different themes. Now, I don't think this is the same company. I think this is a completely different card deck, but 45 card deck, Children's Book Council. So as soon as I thought, I was like, is this what I think it is? Yes. Yes, it is. Look at that. This is the back side. Books are wonderful. Yes, they are. And the matching cards are book titles. How sweet will these be with little golden books? I love this. And now I'm thinking, once I, you know, started looking at these cards, I could maybe put together little kits. So that's where the idea of like making little kits, like junk journal kits, or I mean, maybe even making junk journals and using this. I don't know. There's more. All the same kind of theme. Now this is the Whitman. They, you know, all so similar, but this art. Now it, you know, it's seen better days, and that could be a good junk journal. So Crazy 8. So this one was that 1951 by Whitman. So again, I was thinking very 50s artwork. They just don't make it like this anymore. Commercial art is so, you know, lovely, but not cute. That would be good for a Wizard of Oz theme. And I'm from Kansas, so, you know, I think of that. You know, start to think of characters in this. Mary Poppins, maybe. I think there was a Mary Poppins book card. See, circus. I'm getting all kinds of ideas here. So cute. So as you can see, they weren't all like this. Not all the cards were, you know, this 50s. Some were very like Disney, the Jetsons, trying to think, Clue, like, you know, much newer kind of cards as well. But these were scattered in. And I had to buy them all. Yes, I did. I bought them all. Oh, wait, this goes in the Crazy 8s. Let's put that one back real quick while I'm... No? This Crazy 8. Oh, I just realized they're both Crazy 8s. I don't think I realized that. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. I didn't get them to play with. And I hope that someone isn't watching this thinking, oh, I want to play cards with them. Yes, they would be great for that. But I got them for journaling with. Yeah, a lot of them come with their instructions. And like I said, all the toys and the things in this, they were not displayed. They were just kind of all crammed on a shelf. And then there was like this stand with all the cards in them. And they were just piled. I really did some digging. And I'm glad that I did. So these, again, are a match game. But it's like you have the boy and the girl with the costume of the country. And it's something, you know, to market. Italy, the Leaning Tower. Oh, how cute are these? All the different countries represent the Taj Mahal, right? Scotland, come on. I'm loving these. England, the matching to England is somewhere in there. Probably. America? Look at that. Oh, I just love these. So, you know, I thought there was one with Ireland in there somewhere. Not that it matters. They're just so beautiful. I wouldn't be using them as a matching game. I'd be using them as, oh, yeah. Oh, come on. What is that holiday in March that's green? It's just not coming to me, but you know what it is. March. St. Patrick's Day. How great would these be? I'm telling you, I was gobsmacked. those circle ones at $6, they were the most expensive. Like, just probably because they were circle. And honestly, these weren't that much. They were, you know, priced individually, but probably because they're old and falling apart, and whoever probably just was not thinking, you know, for the flashcard market, maybe they would think these weren't maybe desirable, but for us junk journalers, they're perfect. There's more. Animal Rummy. So adorable. A Mother Goose book. You know, I'm just thinking of all the ways that these could be paired as in themes, but also however you want. I've got a book with Aesop's Fable with the fox. Oh, that would be so cute. Okay, so you're seeing some of them have more, you know, design. Some of them are. So this is Whitman, the same company. I don't know if it had the year on this copyright, but again, I think these are all, you know, the 50s roughly. Same kind of time. Another Animal Rummy set of cards. Try not to damage them more than they are, but they'll likely, you know, end up in a junk journal. Let's see. Oh, how cute. The backs are so cute. Look at that. Another fox. Starting to, these are adorable. Adorable. Okay, so as you can see, I couldn't leave without these, and I'm feeling so glad that I went back. Oh, is there another one in there? So glad that I went back for these, well, for the round ones, because that's when I said, these have to come home with me too. And there was one more set. Come on. It's in its original little box. Copyright 1964. Is that right? Kind of Santa cards. The outside told me they were going to be lovely. And would you believe it? These are adorable for December dailies, right? But look at this side. So they are another matching game. Memory? Yeah, that's what they're called, memory. Oh my goodness. So, I just feel like I hit the card lotto, and I don't usually buy cards, you know. I mean, I have before. I've gotten some, but just they're not typically the thing that I'm looking for when I go shopping. So usually I try to set my intention before I go of what I'm looking for, and that's what I keep an eye out for, or what will catch my attention. Is there yet another rummy? No, this is the second one. Okay. So these are the cards I found when I went back for the round ones. And I'm so glad I did, because I'm just thinking of all the ways that I would use these in my journals, right? Or in journal kits. Beautiful. So this was an unexpected find, and I feel really, really happy that I did that. So that was not what I went for, but I got them, and I'm glad. This is what I went for. Let's see. Let's make some room for showing you what I went for. Oh, wait. No. I found some more things when I went back that I did pick up. This little was $1 advertising for a little JCPenney's. And my grandmother loved pennies. Every time we'd go, she'd let us know that her next door neighbor was one of the first female executives in the company. And so that's why my grandmother bought stock in pennies and shopped there, because she got a discount. But it is a little advertising piece to let you know all the places where you can find a pennies. And sure enough, the town I live in had a pennies, which I knew they did, and they're listed here. So that is so sweet, and it just kind of caught my eye actually as I was near the register going to check out. And then these are reproduction, but I just love the color of them, and so I said I had to have them. They're like reproduction of Civil War, Revolutionary War kind of notes and bonds and stuff. Seen better days, but yeah, they're just you know, not original. I don't even know if there's any original left except for like in museums or whatever. So that was fun. Again, just but why I saw those now I remember, because I was looking for some Christmas postcards for December dailies, and I found some. Let's take them out of here so they're not so shiny, right? With my light. This one was so sweet. Norwegian. So a lot of, you know, Norwegian, German area settled here in this part of Kansas, Sweden. This is so cute. So I did not buy all the cards that I saw. I just bought, and some of them, this one's not dated, but yeah, definitely. But some of them are. And I was like, oh, I can scan these because they are, okay, this one isn't dated, but look, it's a little note from Hazel to her teacher. And I have another one from Hazel, which would help me determine the year this was written. And it was, let's see, this one right here. So likely Hazel was, you know, these were maybe a year apart, 1909. And let's see, handwriting very similar, probably, you know, a year apart or so. Probably not, definitely in the public domain. But so sweet. So this one, I love this one. I was like, this could actually be for December 25th's entry. And this one, I actually wasn't going to get it until I realized that it helped me date this one. So I did get that. And there were so many, I couldn't get them all. But my thought was I would get the ones I loved that I could create digitals out of and share. 1910. You know, and I could maybe send some happy mail out. Not maybe. I plan to send some happy mail out for Christmas, you know, pen pal kind of mail. And so that was really what I went looking for, to go see if I could find some things. In fact, I wanted to do some more. Oh, this one's sweet. This one's to little cousin. Love to read these notes. There was one that was so sad. I did not buy it because it hurt my heart to read. And it was an elderly lady writing to a young, you know, maybe a granddaughter. And it said, I miss you. I never hear from you anymore. How are things, you know? And it was, you know, early in the 1910s or aughts. So I just couldn't get it. That one's so sweet. So maybe, I don't even know if this one didn't make it to the mail or just got handed, but I love these old Santas that, you know, or Nick, what's his name? St. Nicholas. Or Father Christmas, you know, not necessarily the commercial Santas all the time. 1907. This to the sister. Oh, so sweet. So I did find these, and that's what I went for. One of the things I went for, along with the cards, were just some fun cards. I usually always try to find some Christmas postcards whenever I'm, you know, can find them at a pretty good rate. And at the same booth was these stamps in these envelopes that someone had collected, obviously, at one time to sell for 25 cents. And there was a lot of them, and they were still sealed. So 50 cents. So I grabbed a couple of those because I will open them up and I will, use them in my journaling or send some out in Happy Mail. While they're all different in here, they're all from like the same country, in which I haven't bothered to look. Österreich, so Austria maybe. I don't know if I can tell the year, if one of these stamps would have it on there. I can't tell. 40s maybe. Anyway, I just got them because they were 50 cents each. And I only got 4 because I was like, you do not need to get all of these. What else? Okay. So the 1 round cards and the postcards is what I went for, right? And the little golden books. So the first day I went and I did find a couple of these, and I was looking for Christmas style for junk journals. This is the one that I made one out of already. And in addition to the Christmas, I'm always keeping an eye out for Alice in Wonderland. And I found it the first night. This is what I now it is very, and it was in the same place as the cards. Like when I tell you that booth really was just not displayed. Things were all just crammed on the shelf. This was one of those. And I was like, I don't know if I need it because it's torn. It didn't look good. And then I realized, you know what? Even if I didn't want to use this as a cover, which if I use it for myself, I would if I was making it for someone else, which is originally why I started collecting these as a gift for someone, the Alice in Wonderland things. I wouldn't give that to someone, but I could use it for myself. But then I realized, well, the pages are still good. I can use them for junk journal pages, for ephemera. So I did get it. And these. So another Santa here. It's got some damage to it, but it just gives it character. It's not new. I bet you could probably find this same book. Well, I say bet, maybe, I don't know. They reproduce them, right? They've got newer versions, newer printings. This was 1982 even. So originally it was 49, but so this was, not an original. So the pages look great. So I love that. And then I saw this one. I was like, oh, that's cute. Again, just some fun journal pages, but I could, use them just as background pages, but that can make a good journal. So that is what I found the first evening. And then, so that was, what night was that? Friday night? So I went back on Saturday. And when I went back on Saturday, there was another store that I thought, you know what, I think I could find a used resale place, right? And let's see, there was something, but before I went there, it was Friday night, just as I was heading out of town, I thought, let's stop in at the Goodwill, right? Let's stop in there. And so what I found when I stopped in at the Goodwill, it's hit or miss. Sometimes you find things, sometimes you don't. In their book section, on the bottom shelf, under a bunch of things, was this 1947. I got it for $1. I felt so happy. Like, I didn't think there'd be any golden books there because, people buy them up. I'm not the only one who likes them, clearly. But when I saw this, I realized because it was the older style, it went missed, and it was under there. So it looked like someone tried to sell it once and ended up donating it, or maybe the person who bought it donated it. I don't know. But how beautiful. So beautiful. So they're just, art and little poems with, so I did get this on the way out of town. And then, on the same shelf, but under another pile was this one. Now this is a reproduction reproduced from the original. But I just love the art, you know. It didn't have to be, you know. And it's good, sturdy paper. So this would make good ephemera. You know, you could do a tag or a pocket or whatever. So I thought, $1. I was pleased with it. So what I went back for, and I'm so glad I went back, I found 2 more Alice in Wonderland books. So these were at, when I went back the second day, that second bookstore that I thought, ooh, they might have some bookstore resale. This was in their clearance, you know, $1 and $2 pile. And they're not perfect. Like, here's the stamp on it, did not want to come off. This one did. And this may be my favorite art. But, so now I have a couple to work with, you know, as far as the artwork's a little different in each of them. This one's obviously newer. This may be the newest, actually, with this coloring. But again, more pages, and I could use the covers for journaling. So I was glad I did that. And so at the second shop, I found that along with most of these. I found just now I'm just finding cute, you know, books that I could use for, you know, journaling. They could go in a kit. So I always try to find, if I find a princess book, I'm going to use it. It's got some character. Someone loved it a little. Let's see. A little bit of writing. Not a lot. A couple of pencil marks on places. But various stages of love. This one was, I almost didn't get it. And then I told myself, what? Just because it may not be perfect for, that, isn't that the whole point in rescuing these pages? Even if they're, you know, damaged, some of it is still, someone was writing in it. Some of them are still, you know, will make lovely pages. So, you know, it could be a cover too. Little Red Riding Hood. Found her. 1972. Let's see, it was reprinted in 92. So, you know, some of them were older than others. Some of them were newer. I didn't mind. These were on the clearance last chance. I don't know where they were going after that, so I didn't feel bad. I said, you know, whether they're torn up and need extra love, or they're still in one piece, you know, they were, I don't know where they were going next, but they were the last chance. So I found all of these, found some more Christmas there, but then I found Whitman. I'd never heard of Whitman children's toys before this. Now this one is, you know, in not good shape. Like, the pages are falling out. In fact, they tape some, the front and the back here, but these in the middle are still, you know, coming out. And I thought, you know, I could still rescue this. So sweet. So sweet. Good artwork. And 1966. Looks like it. Mattel, the doll company. So is Whitman and Mattel two, I don't know. And now I have to go look. But that's so sweet. That would make a good, like, baby journal. I don't know. So then I just couldn't stop at this point. Tell me you got a clearance on books and you're going to throw them away if I don't buy them. This was Tammy's. 1941 and 1966. So this was just cute. Fun, you know. So I said, okay, I'll take that one. And then another Snow White one. And I love it because it's not, you know, the Disney. It's different. Again, kind of falling apart. But I said, that's okay, I can make it work. And I'm wondering if this was maybe 60s also. Kind of looks like a 1960s Barbie. Maybe. I don't know. Is that the main? That's the first page. Let's see. 1965. Right? Yep. 1965. So now I would make a tag out of these. That, you know, they're thick enough to be a tag, but I wouldn't make that a book cover. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't, because I'd have to maybe cut it down to fit on like chipboard or something. Couple of, now the record was broken, cracked in half, but I said, I don't care, I'll have the book. So just fun, you know, more art, more journal pages, or, you know, kit pages. Oh, come on. I don't know that I've ever found a Alice in Wonderland book. And it's not like I really go looking, you know, it's just whatever comes across my path is what I collect and keep, you know. So that's why it takes so long. I don't intentionally go out looking. But since I was out looking for the Christmas kind of things and just things to use for December dailies, I found, what is that, 3 now? 4? Now this one is soft, but again, these could be tags. It, you know, had some damage to it, but I don't care. No record. Again, I don't care. Well, I think it had a record, but it had the scratch through it, which maybe is why someone originally got rid of it. But I can see so many potentials for ephemera, and now I'm thinking I could probably put together more than one Alice in Wonderland journal. So we'll see. That may be another another series, right? That I finally just do these on camera. We'll see, because I am getting a new iPhone. I'm getting the latest because I need more storage. You know, that's the thing, right? Make videos, you need all the space. So I felt really good about all this. But while I was there, this was on the we're going to throw it away if you don't take it pile. And it's because it was a library book. It didn't have the card in it, but sweet. It's no longer a library, should I say. So it probably was, you know, picked up by a Friends of the Library sale at some point, and it just kind of has floated around until I got it. But I remember reading these stories. We had an Aesop's Fable book at my grandma's when I was little, and I'd read it. Now it was, you know, a smaller one, but it had the illustrations. Not these specifically, but, you know, I recognize them. So, and it's an interesting, you know, shape, but again, not too much damage. It feels like it would be too big to actually use it as a journal, but probably have to like maybe cut it down. I don't know, we'll see. And then just now I had at one time an actual vintage, you know, older book like this, and I think when I moved and I had to downsize, I did get rid of a lot of books. And so this was a newer one. It's got some damage. Again, it was take it or we're gonna get rid of it pile. So it is newer. Let's see, when was this one? 1969. Okay, well, 1985 was the reprint. Yeah. So I think I had an earlier, closer to 69 version. And it was smaller than this, if I remember correctly. But the paper, you know, also isn't maybe as old, but it's not shiny. But it's still so many great pages. Yes, I did have this book, and I do think I got rid of it. I might have it in storage or in the garage in a box, but I feel like I got rid of it. So I went ahead and got it. I felt like, you know, I would use it. This is a new one. Whenever I find the old ones, I try to get them, but usually the pages are very brittle. Again, this was on the same shelf as the Fox. I mean, it had stickers all over it. Tried to get those off. And these are a little shinier, you know. This is, but these will make great, you know, base pages in a journal, you know, just great, that you can decorate over. So I just feel like I hit the lottery, you know, when I was there. So then I knew I hit the lottery. You know, a little bit of damage, some tape. They've taped up the spine, but some writing, but not that much. Watch key, latch key. Oh, this must have been an after-school latchkey program. All right, now I can relate to that. 80s. Let's see. It doesn't say. You'll probably Google it. But yeah, these are definitely like not to be scanned, right? These are just used. Can be used in things. 1986. But again, pages taped together, but I don't mind because these are all going to be great in Alice. I can do more than one Alice in Wonderland book now because I have plenty. I actually probably have more than I need. I'll be able to make kits and share them with people because I have this book already. This book. In fact, let me go get it. The version I have is, I think I got it from my Goodwill, severely damaged. All right. And so I can't use all of it. Like some of the pages are really damaged. So I just go through from time to time and find some that I can use. So when I saw that, you know, I bought it because I can tell it's in much, much better condition. And some of these pages I'd already used out of that book. And I do believe that Alice in Wonderland, no, don't believe, I know Alice in Wonderland, I turned right to it. How amazing. There are big, colorful pages. Now, these are a little shinier because this is newer, but these could be pages that I think probably they would make good, you know, ephemera, tags, journal cards. There's one in here. Yeah, the Queen. So I did have to pick this up. And again, I mean, it was on the take them or we're going to get rid of them last chance out. I said, you do not have to ask me twice. And I think this was the last one. And because it was just a collection of stories, I was like, you know, likely, I think Alice in Wonderland is in here. Now, Snow White, maybe she's back here. But, you know, look at all these great, is this all Snow White, maybe? Did I not pay attention? Yeah, it's all Snow White. So, again, great. I never really thought about doing a Snow White, but I can now. I mean, a lot. So, like I said, I've never really kind of collected to, like, put together kits to sell them or make journals to sell, but I would like to do that now. I am. Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of doing with all of these things. So, my first focus though is going to be all the Christmas things because that was the whole purpose in my shopping journey. There was to get these Christmas. Let's find them. I put things on top of them to get out all the Christmas things that I could use. Right. And to go with what I already had. So I feel inspired. So if you're interested in junk journaling, I know I have a variety of followers. Some are planners, some are crafters and journalers, and you know, some are just following me because you know you're supporting me, friends and family. So thank you. But anyway, if you're interested in journaling or junk journaling, or if you'd be interested in kits or anything like that, leave me a comment. Let me know. Do you journal? Do you have a channel that I can go follow? Because I love to follow other creators, planners, journalers, sticker makers, all the things. Yeah. Thanks for letting me share my haul with you. And yeah, stay tuned, because I'm sure that there will be lots of tutorials and make with, I don't know, I don't feel qualified to make tutorials actually. How about just process videos? I'll make them, you can join if you'd like. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.